Palantir has been having an absolutely fantastic time. Not only has the stock been increasing, but also the company have been doing wonderful things, as they always are. The momentum is building, the fire is being lit, and things are very, very exciting right now. So, why has Palantir stock been going up recently? Actually, there are a number of reasons, and these are all very, very exciting reasons. We have just had partnership after partnership after partnership. Deal, deal, deal. News, news, news. Event, event, event. Things are just going wild at the moment, and it's so exciting to be a Palantir shareholder. We started off by learning that Eich is extending their partnership with Palantir. Then we found out the very exciting information that Palantir has secured a $480 million deal with a government contract. This is amazing. And also on top of this, they got an additional 33 million, and they're being paid up front for some of this. You know, this is very, very good news to see the government side of Palantir getting these big, big contracts. And not only are they big in terms of revenue, but these are fundamental, important contracts that perfectly align with what Palantir, what their mission is, what they are trying to achieve. And then came the news that Palantir is named as one of the top 100 most influential companies in Times Magazine. Now, I think this goes without saying, Palantir is clearly one of the most important companies doing the most important work in this age. It goes without saying, in my opinion, but it is great to see this recognition. Then on top of this, Tampa General, this has been Tampa General Hospital have been a long-time partner of Palantir, but what have we learned? Well, we've now learned that they've come in and they want to extend their partnership with Palantir even further and actually use AIP. This is a pattern we keep seeing. We keep seeing existing partners want to expand their work with Palantir, and more importantly, we keep seeing that the demand for AIP is through the roof. Businesses are taking Palantir's offerings very, very seriously. Why? Because it's not simply a chat system. They're not simply getting a little bit of fluff, a little bit of enjoyment. This is business critical stuff. They are changing the top line and the bottom line of businesses. And you've only got to look to AIP Con 4, which, amazing. We learned one day that Palantir were hosting it. The next day it was happening. This has come after their last AIP Con, which wasn't that long ago. Very exciting times. You look to AIP Con and you learn what the customers are doing. They are seeing very successful outcomes by using Palantir's AIP, artificial intelligence platform. I think that moving forward, we will continue to learn that more and more existing partners are wanting to use AIP. There'll become a point, of course, when all existing partners are actually already using AIP, and then we'll just look to proliferate this further. But this does seem to be the pattern. It almost seems like everyone wants AIP. And of course, right now, not everyone can afford it, but this is where the demand is. On Friday, after market close, we had the S&P 500 quarterly rebalancing event. Now, Palantir were eligible. They could have been added to this index. However, this wasn't the outcome that we had. We learned that actually Palantir were not going to be added this time round, and instead CrowdStrike were going to be added, which I think was very, very well deserved. GoDaddy was going to be added, which I don't really understand why over Palantir when Palantir is doing the things that they are doing. They're a very important company. And I think it was KKR, one of those guys. I don't know what the company is. They were also being added as well. Now, a lot of people are panicking, like, why are they not being added? Should we be freaking out about this? No, guys, we shouldn't be. It's just a matter of time. They're eligible. It's ultimately up to a committee now just to decide when they're going to be added. And, they've got their own influences. They've got their own decision-making criteria and framework in place. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make Palantir any less of a good company. If anything, actually, this is a good outcome. Why is it a good outcome? Well, it means that us retail investors have longer to add shares to accumulate before the big money starts flowing in. So don't panic, our time will come, doesn't matter when. So all these things combined are helping to drive the demand up, which is driving the stock price up. Like I said, very early days still, and a very, very exciting time to be a Palantir shareholder. If you want to watch these episodes ad-free, get exclusive and extended content and a bunch of other perks, become an insider of the Inner Circle Vault. Link in the description.